How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie, an animated visual book summary by Alexander Sandalis. Part 4. Be a Leader. How to Change People Without Giving Offence. Chapter 7. Give a Dog a Good Name. If you want to improve a person in a certain respect, act as though that particular trait were already one of his or her outstanding characteristics. Shakespeare said, "Assume a virtue if you have it not." And it might be well to assume and state openly that other people have the virtue you want them to develop. Give them a fine reputation to live up to, and they will make prodigious efforts rather than see you disillusioned. As you can see, this chapter in principle is about how to improve upon one's virtues, how to tweak one's habits by assuming they already have that characteristic, and or by respecting their current values and positive habits and virtues they already possess. A sales representative of a food company was very excited about a new line of products his company was introducing, but he was upset when the manager of a large food market turned down the opportunity to carry this food item in his store. So after brooding all day over the rejection, he decided to return to the store one last time and try. He said, "Since I left this morning, I realized I hadn't given you the entire picture of our new line, and I would appreciate some of your time to tell you about the points I omitted. I have respected the fact that you are always willing to listen and are big enough to change your mind when the facts warrant a change. How could anybody not refuse to listen? Not with that reputation to live up to. A reputation to live up to of being big enough and man enough to change your mind when the facts warrant a change? You're assuming this person is open-minded. People don't want to be told or thought to be closed-minded and have tunnel vision for their decision-making. So that's a small script you could use. Another really useful script in trying to change behavior indirectly. A dentist had a cleaner who hadn't been cleaning the dentist thoroughly enough, and one of the customers complained. In short, this is what he said. "My dear Bridget, I see you so seldom, I thought I'd take the time to thank you for the fine job of cleaning you've been doing. By the way, I thought I'd mention that since 2 hours twice a week is a very limited amount of time, please feel free to work an extra half an hour from time to time if you feel need to do those once in a while things like polishing the cup holders and the like. I of course will pay you for the extra time." Now that phrasing was so eloquently put because what he needed was the cup holders to be clean. That was the issue in the complaint. And when he walked back in the next day, things that were usually a mess and not as clean were polished, tidy, everything was in its place, shiny, really respectable. Because he had given this cleaner, this woman, the employee, a fine reputation to live up to. And he had appreciated her previous efforts. And how much additional time do you think she actually spent on this? That's right, none at all. If you want to excel in that difficult leadership role of changing the attitude or behavior of others, which we all do, all struggle with it, use Principle 7. Give the other person a fine reputation to live up to.